Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Right now on GMSA at 8 a.m., a man is dead after police say he was shot in front of his ex-girlfriend's home. What we know about this investigation so far.
A number of school districts in San Antonio and the surrounding areas preparing to open their doors and welcome students back in the classroom. Details on our back-to-school coverage coming up next.
Well, San Antonio ISD Superintendent joining us live in today's Leading SA segment. We are talking students return to the classroom, COVID protocols, and what you should expect this coming semester.
Sarah Spivey is back with us this morning. 78 degrees at 8 a.m. Those clouds lingering. Sarah will have your full forecast in just a bit.
Good morning. It is 8 o'clock this Sunday, August 8th. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. For so many families, so many students, this is the last Sunday before summer break ends. Yeah, summer break ends. But as Sarah Spivey was telling us, we are really just entering those summer doldrums.
Yeah, it's going to be very hot and pretty dry as far as the rain goes over the next few days. But guys, I'm so happy to be back with you guys this morning.
Sarah. So happy to have you back.
Very grateful for my coworkers for filling in for me. I was on vacation to the Smoky Mountains. That's a picture of me and my husband out there. We had just finished a 5-mile hike, so a little sweaty. But it was a great vacation. Shout out to Katie Blake for taking care of my cat Nora while I was away too. Nora would have been a little bit more mad at us if we didn't have anybody to take care of her. But as Max was mentioning, you know, it's going to be a summery forecast for us. Outside right now, we are starting to see these morning clouds break up, but it's still mostly cloudy. It's 78 degrees. We've got south winds at about 10 miles per hour and already a heat index this morning. Feels like 81 degrees. Now, those winds are actually going to be helping us out a little bit later this afternoon, making it feel at least tolerable in the shade. Outside right now, though, it's already 80 at Stinson, 76 in Seguin, 76 in Hondo, 78 in New Braunfels, and 79 up in Canyon Lake, 74 in Kerrville, and 73 at Bernie Stage. For some folks and for some kiddos, it is the last day of summer break. San Antonio ISD, Edgewood ISD, South San, all going back to school tomorrow. So maybe you want to soak up a few more of those sunshine rays before school begins. It's going to be toasty this afternoon. Temperatures will climb into the mid-90s. It's going to be mostly sunny and hot with the heat index close to 100 degrees today, even up to 105. So coming up in the forecast, we're going to talk about those summer doldrums. We're also going to talk about tomorrow's back to school forecast for many of those kiddos. And we'll take a look at the week ahead. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning, a shooting on the west side ends with one person dead. Here's what we know right now. It all happened in the 5400 block of Jocelyn Lane around 4:30 this morning. So take a look. This was the scene this morning. Now, investigators telling us a 25-year-old man showed up to his ex-girlfriend's house and began vandalizing her car. SAPD says when the woman's dad woke up, went outside to see what's going on, the boyfriend got angry, attacked the father. Now, police say that's when the father pulled out a gun and shot the suspect right in the front yard. We're told that suspect died on the scene. Now, police have detained the father, but has not been charged at this time. The shooting still under investigation. All right, we are in back to school mode. It's that time of year, summer break coming to an end for so many students. But for some students, it's actually going to be the first time they are returning to the classroom since March of 2020.
It's wild. Jonathan Cotto joins us live with a look at how this academic school year will look like. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning, Sarah. And it's exactly what that academic school year will look like is what surely parents and students are asking themselves. Several school districts are preparing to open their doors and welcome students back into the classroom starting this week and tomorrow specifically. Some of those school districts include Edgewood ISD, San Antonio ISD, and of course South San ISD. This will be students' first time in a physical classroom since the spring of 2020. That's when the coronavirus pandemic forced schools to close their doors. An executive order from Governor Greg Abbott in May prohibiting government entities like schools from issuing mask mandates, but the CDC recently updating guidelines that recommend people wear masks indoors regardless of vaccine status. The Texas State Teachers Association has urged Abbott to give schools the power to require masks ahead of the start of the school year. The American Academy of Pediatrics also recommending the use of a face mask for all students teachers and staff this year. And of course, about 16 other school districts in the area will be opening their doors and welcoming students back into the classroom starting this month as well. For a complete list of their back to school information and an updated information, you can head on over to KSAT.com. Of course, here on GMSA, we're going to be providing you with complete back to school coverage. And in the next half hour, we're going to be talking about the final day of the tax weekend. Max, Sarah.
All right, and on top of tax-free weekend, as Jonathan was saying, this is the last Sunday of summer vacation for so many local students and families. But with that return to the physical classroom comes a lot of questions.
That's right. So joining us in today's Leading Essay segment is SAISD Superintendent Pedro Martinez. Good morning, Superintendent. Thank you so much for making time for us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So right to start, the governor openly saying mask mandates will not happen in Texas schools. The TEA following that guidance. Do you agree with that decision? And what is your message to SAISD parents?
Well, you know, for us, Max and Sarah, it really is a non-issue. We decided to pilot something during our intercession program in July with an opt-out strategy. So basically, we encouraged all of our families to support us in having their children wearing masks. We gave the families the ability to opt out. We had less than 2% of our families that opted out. And right now, as I speak for tomorrow, we have less than 1% of our families that are opting out. So over 99% of our families are supporting us and having their children wear masks. All of my staff will be wearing their masks. We just want to be safe right now, especially when we're still learning about these variants.
And Superintendent, we know Texas school districts don't even need to notify parents of COVID infections, but does SAISD plan to keep track? And is there a point where the district could go back to virtual learning?
So Sarah, one of the things that, you know, we were very proud of last year, we just gained the trust of our parents and kept it. So we will continue to notify all of our families when there's cases in our schools. There will be a personal phone call if your child has been exposed, because as a parent, that's what I would expose. I'm very optimistic because vaccination rates are so high in our community that we won't have to go back to virtual, but we do have vaccination clinics in all of our large high schools. We want to make sure that we vaccinate all of our eligible children. I'm still worried about community members that may not be vaccinated in our community.
Now, we understand there were programs for students who may have fallen behind during that home virtual schooling. Now, do you feel like there's still a lot of catch up to be done?
Absolutely, Max. You know, one of the things that we saw last year was that, you know, for many of our children that were learning remote, they just didn't do as well as our children learning in person. That's why we started intercession programs in July. We had over 9,000 children. And by the way, I heard just so many positive stories. Children were just happy to be back in school. They were all in person. And I'll tell you, the energy is very high right now in my schools. My teachers are excited to see their children. I was in open houses throughout the week last week. I saw the excitement of parents and students. So we're ready. So we do have a lot of work, but I'm very excited that all of our children will be coming back.
And Superintendent, what do you anticipate for this coming semester? We know we get a lot of concerns and messages from parents. So what is your message to them with school starting tomorrow?
Number one, please be in touch with your school. Let us know if you're worried or you're nervous. We do have children that are medically fragile. We want to make sure that we're serving those children through our homebound services. But I'll tell you, the energy is very high. I know parents are nervous, or some parents are nervous. Please just talk to your teacher, talk to your principal. We're going to work with you, but we're just excited. We're excited to see everybody back tomorrow.
All right, Superintendent Pedro Martinez, thank you so much for joining us this morning. If any family or any parent missed part of the interview, we're going to have the whole thing in its entirety. Just head to KSAT.com.
Thanks, Superintendent.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, speaking of COVID, we want to remind everyone that there are still vaccine clinics happening today and tomorrow. The first one going to be at the Scott Branch YMCA on Iowa Street. That is kicking off at 1 p.m. It goes till 4 p.m. Both the Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are available. Then tomorrow there is one at the Alamo City Barber College on Bandera from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. The last one at the Second Baptist Church on East Commerce Street, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Both of those clinics will also have Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. You can find all this information and so much more right now. Just head to KSAT.com. Time now is 8:09, 78 degrees out.
Well, still ahead on GMSA, a new warning from doctors why they say overusing antibiotics could actually cause more harm than good.
Plus, the CDC, big warning out there for anyone who likes to eat raw cake batter. There's a big outbreak of E. coli. Details on how many people have gotten sick so far.
And new research involving the Pfizer vaccine in people who already had COVID-19. That's all next in your health headlines.
All right, and taking a live look out at the Alamo City. Not too much to look out right now. We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey. She is back. She is locked and loaded for a full back-to-school forecast. We'll see you in a minute. Good morning and welcome back. In your morning health headlines, new research finds one dose of Pfizer's COVID vaccine may be enough to protect people who had already been infected with the virus. The second dose did not significantly increase antibody levels in those who were already recovered from the virus. All of this is according to the journal from JAMA Network Open. In fact, people who recovered from COVID appeared to have more antibodies against the virus after a single dose than those who received 2 doses but never actually had it.
Well, antibiotics fight infections and save lives, but overusing them could actually cause more health problems. With more, here's ABC News' Alex Perche.
Since the invention of penicillin almost 100 years ago, antibiotics have saved countless lives. They fight off life-threatening infections like pneumonia and sepsis. But overuse of antibiotics could lead to superbugs that are resistant to these drugs. And because of that, doctors use them only when absolutely necessary. New studies from the CDC show that antibiotic prescriptions by doctors' offices dropped by 1/3 during the COVID-19 pandemic. They also found antibiotic use in nursing homes went down considerably. Researchers think there may be several explanations for this. First, they think social distancing and quarantining limited the spread of diseases that might need antibiotics. They also think decreased doctor's office visits during the pandemic led to less prescriptions for those drugs overall. And antibiotics don't help treat COVID, except in very rare cases. You should only take these drugs if they are prescribed by a doctor. With this Medical Minute, I'm Alex Perche, ABC News.
Well, if you're planning on baking soon, you may want to hold off on licking the spoon. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is investigating an outbreak of E. coli linked to cake mix. 16 people have been infected with E. coli across 12 states as of July 27th, according to the CDC. 7 of them have been hospitalized. Most of the infected people are children, and they are female. Investigators are now trying to pinpoint the common brands and production facilities by looking at purchase records. The CDC is recommending people not eat raw cake batter or cake mix because flour or other ingredients can contain harmful bacteria.
All right, I had never heard of just eating the raw cake batter before.
See, that is crazy, Max.
Yeah.
What kind of childhood did you
I know.
have?
I'm just saying, like, mom would make it, you know, and then she'd be like, "Who
We
wants
didn't
the
bake in my family.
spoons?"
That was just the thing.
I mean, even out of a box.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We were much more barbecue things.
Oh.
Speaking of which, good day to barbecue?
Yeah, if you can barbecue in the shade.
Okay.
And of course, I'm just making fun, Max. I'm sure that you had a wonderful childhood. It's shocking.
I didn't realize you were taking shots at my
It's just shocking to us that you've never tried cake batter before.
Yeah, no, not a thing.
It's yummy.
All right.
Don't do it, though.
Don't do it. Do not do it.
Yeah, let's not contradict ourselves. Okay, outside today, we are going to have the heat and the humidity. Temperatures are going to climb into the mid-90s in the afternoon. We do have clouds out there right now, but as I've mentioned, those clouds are going to be clearing. By noon, it'll be mostly sunny and 94 for the high temperature today. The good news is we are going to have a bit of a breeze. Winds will be from the south at 10 to 20, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. So at least in the shade, we're going to have that breeze. Although it is going to be a very toasty day. Sun will set at 8:20 tonight and temperatures should drop back into the 80s by midnight. As I mentioned, we have these clouds out there this morning, but they quickly will dissipate, and around noon it'll be mostly sunny. There's going to be one exception to the fact that it'll be dry around San Antonio. And for our coastal communities, there is an off chance for a stray shower. We're talking Hallettsville, Gonzales, Cuero areas in DeWitt County. Those areas have a small chance, about 10 to 20% for an afternoon shower today. But here in San Antonio and points west toward Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Uvalde, Rock Springs, it'll be dry this afternoon and it'll be hot. Temperatures are going to be climbing into the mid-90s, as I mentioned, but we are going to have high humidity all day long. So dew points in the 70s are going to allow for it to feel like 100 to 105 degrees. So again, even though the thermometer is only only going to reach about 94 degrees in San Antonio. It could feel up to 102. It could feel up to 103 in New Braunfels, 105 in Gonzales and Pleasanton, 106 in Del Rio, and 107 in Cotulla. So by no means is it going to be a comfortable day outside, but at least we're going to have that breeze. Here's those morning clouds, as you can see out there. 78 degrees right now, south winds at 10 miles per hour. It's 79 in Del Rio, 70 in Eagle Pass, 74 in Kerrville, 72 in Rock Springs, 79 in New Braunfels, and 78 in Gonzales. And right now a sustained wind in Rock Spring of 16 miles per hour, sustained at 10 in San Antonio. And today those gusts could happen up to about 25 to 30 miles per hour. The reason why it's going to be breezy over the next several days is because of a pressure difference in our atmosphere. In the Panhandle, we'll have a low pressure system, and a high pressure system will rest over parts of the Gulf Coast states. And in our atmosphere, the wind flows from high pressure to low pressure, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And this pressure difference is going to create breezy conditions in the week ahead. But it's still going to be hot. We're not going to have any significant chance for rain this week, as that high pressure system is going to move a little closer. It could direct a couple of sea breeze showers through the coast by about Thursday through the weekend. But as you can see here in San Antonio and across a good part of Texas, it's going to stay dry. You know, we had a decent amount of rain last week, but as we enter the second week of August, it is going to just be pretty hot. In fact, high temperatures should be near the average. The average high this time of year is 97. And as you can see, we're going to be toasty with highs in the mid 90s. So back to school tomorrow for South San ISD, SAISD, and Edgewood ISD. I'm giving this forecast an A+, even though I know it's going to be a little hot, but we're going to start the school year off right, okay, with an A+. 77 tomorrow morning, muggy with some clouds, and then in the afternoon, 95 degrees, mostly sunny and hot. I had to dock off that plus there for the afternoon because it's going to be so hot. But still, a nice day tomorrow for those kiddos starting school. Recess will be nice and toasty outside all week long. And again, a small chance, 10% for a stray shower Thursday through the weekend. Hey, the tropics are heating up a bit, so coming up in the next forecast, I'll talk about the tropics. Max and Sarah.
Very cool. Time now, 8:20, 78 degrees out.
Well, still ahead, a recap of the game between the San Antonio Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies.
No. Plus, send your kids back to school with confidence. After the break, details on when our next KSAT Community Town Hall is happening and how to submit your questions.
Let's take a look at these lotto numbers. Pick 3, 035, Fireball 2, Daily 4, 3404, Fireball 7.
And your Lotto Texas 2, 11, 15, 25, 42, 49. There it is. Powerball 7, 24, 36, 54, 60. Powerball 23. Power Play 2. Good luck. We'll be right back. Good morning. Welcome back and happy Sunday. For a lot of families, school starting back up this month. Parents still have a lot of questions.
That's why we are hosting another back to school KSAT Community Town Hall live streaming to answer all those questions for you. This time focusing on middle school and high school age children. So this Wednesday at 7 p.m., Ursula Perry will be joined by several panelists, including a child psychologist, counselor, education, nonprofit leader, and a teacher. If you have any questions, whether it be about COVID-19 or the upcoming school year, you can submit them right now on our website. Just head over to the back to school section. Again, it's happening Wednesday, 7 p.m. on KSAT.com.
All right, time now is 8:25, 78 degrees out.
Well, still ahead on GMSA, raising awareness and financial support for families who may have lost a child to gun violence, how you can support the new nonprofit.
Plus, we're hearing the latest when it comes to COVID across the country. We're starting to see a new surge in that Delta variant. We're going to break it all down next. Good morning. Welcome back and happy Sunday. I'm Max Massey.
I'm Sarah Acosta. It's Sunday, August 8th. Happy last Sunday for some families and some students who may be starting school up tomorrow. I know SAISD is a big one starting tomorrow.
There's a lot coming up. Not only this Monday, but next Monday, the following Monday. No, we're doing all the back to school coverage. So leading up to getting back in the physical classroom, when you were growing up, what was your go-to move?
I would lay out my clothes. I would have a little fashion show and decide what I was going to wear. So Sarah, what is the best bet for students to wear tomorrow in regards to temperature?
Well, it's going to be hot.
Maybe not a sweater.
So definitely not a sweater. I don't know what, the school uniform rules are, so I won't pretend to say what you should wear and shouldn't wear for the kids. But it is going to be a hot day tomorrow, all week long. We're going to have temperatures climbing up into the mid-90s. So a couple of things to know for the weather this week is that it will be hot and humid today. No surprise there. But the good news is we will have a welcome breeze all week long so that it won't feel all that bad in the shade. But yeah, we're back to the pattern of dry and hot and humid weather that is typical of the first to second week of August. This is typically our hottest time of the year. And after about, let's say, the 15th of August, we start to see our average high temperature go down a bit, but it's still going to be hot all week long. So outside right now, we do have some clouds, and these clouds are going to be very short-lived. You can already see peaks of blue sky behind these clouds. It's mostly cloudy, though, at the moment at the airport where this camera is. 78 degrees with a heat index already of 81. It is going to be a hot day. It's going to be a hot day when we're already starting off with a heat index. So it's 77 in Seguin, 79 in New Braunfels, 73 at Bernie Stage Airfield, 75 in Tarpley, and 75 in Devine. There is a bit of a breeze out there right now with winds from the south at about 10 miles per hour. But today those winds will be from the south at 10 to 20, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. So a bit of a breeze in the shade. It won't feel all that bad. It'll be 87 at noon, 94 for that afternoon high temperature with a heat index of 100 to 105. So a very hot day on deck for us. That's what the rest of the week has in store. Usually around this time, we really don't get a significant chance for rain unless we have a tropical system near us. So speaking of the tropics, I'll have a look at the Atlantic Ocean and how things are heating up in the tropics coming up in just a bit. Sarah and Max.
Thank you, Sarah. In your latest news, a San Antonio woman has made it her mission to turn her granddaughter's tragic death into a way to help others. Cynthia Alvarez started a nonprofit in honor of 6-year-old Soraya Pettis, a child who police say was shot and killed during a dispute at a car meetup on Mother's Day. Alvarez named the nonprofit Soraya Liana's Blessings, where she wants to raise awareness and financial support for other families who may have lost a child to gun violence. Their first event is scheduled for next Saturday during a back-to-school drive. They've already received donations.
I can see her jumping for joy. I can see her giggling. I can see the smile on her face because her organization is helping a lot of children.
The man indicted for Soraya's death is Andrew Ray Elizondo, who is now looking up to 99 years or life in prison. Alvarez said she will continue to keep her loving granddaughter's name alive. For more information on how you can help their nonprofit, you can visit this story on our website, KSAT.com.
Well, after 4 long weeks in the courtroom, the Otis McCain trial finally coming to a close, providing much needed closure for the Marconi family and Detective Marconi's brothers and sisters in blue. So volunteer police chaplain Ron Leonard explains the process to closure, and it's not an easy one. It usually has those involved reliving the grief from a tragedy. He adds, sometimes officers experience survivor's guilt, but he hopes with the closing of the case, loved ones will be able to turn the chapter.
It was good to get the closure, regardless of what the verdict meant or anything like that. I really don't want to get into that. It's just that it was closure. It's over with now.
And during this tough time, Chaplain Leonard has been trying to do extra for those wearing a badge on top of being there for them emotionally. He's been giving out these goodie bags to remind officers that they are cared for and are appreciated.
Well, Texas Democrats break quorum once again as a second special session is called by Governor Greg Abbott. They convened this weekend with still many missing. Several of those Democrats say they will remain in Washington, D.C. in an effort to push Congress to act on a federal voting bill. The previous session ended Friday without any bills being passed. The new session comes with an expanded list of items added to the agenda by the governor. They include priorities like the voting bill that caused the House Democrats to break quorum in the first place, as well as COVID-19 relief funds, education during the pandemic, and potentially changing the legislative rules regarding quorums.
Meanwhile, 22 House Democrats filing a lawsuit against some of the top state Republicans in federal court. That lawsuit alleges that GOP officials' effort to bring them home for the special legislative session actually infringed on their constitutional rights. Those constitutional rights of freedom of speech and freedom of petition. Now, defendants named in the suit include Governor Greg Abbott, House Speaker Dade Phelan, and State Representative James White. On your morning headlines, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, under a lot of political pressure, could now face misdemeanor charges if investigators find a criminal complaint substantive enough. That substantive complaint actually accuses him of groping an aide. Still too early to say whether Cuomo himself will be questioned. Now, all this according to the Albany County Sheriff, but Cuomo promised a very comprehensive investigation into the woman's claim. Now, the complaint is the first known instance where a woman has actually made an official report with law enforcement agencies over alleged misconduct by the governor. The governor denies these accusations.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection say shots were fired at one of their agents during a routine patrol in El Paso. The incident happened on Friday, and authorities believe the shots came from the Mexican side of the Rio Grande River. Border Patrol says no one was injured in the gunfire, and the suspects were seen fleeing in a car. It is thought that around 20 rounds were fired towards the agent. The shooting is now under investigation by the FBI.
Now to the latest in Afghanistan. The Taliban seizing control of their first major city in Afghanistan. According to a report by CNN, the northern city of Kunduz is the first major city, the sixth largest Afghani city, to fall to the insurgent group since they began their offensive resurgence back in May. This marks a huge blow to the Afghan government. The northern city, the third of 4 provincial capitals that the Taliban has captured in recent days. A string of victories that comes as foreign forces led by the United States complete the withdrawal from the area.
27 new COVID-19 cases have been linked to the Olympics, bringing the total number of infections to 436 since the games started. The new cases did not involve any athletes, according to Tokyo 2020 organizers on the last day of the games. They were all among contractors, media members, volunteers, and games-related personnel. Meanwhile, Tokyo has reported over 4.5 thousand new cases just on Saturday. And back here in the U.S., just over half of America's population is now fully vaccinated, but that's not enough to hold off the new surge in cases.
Hospitals in the Gulf Coast states, they are filling up. Americans, they are still denying the efficacy of masks and vaccines. ABC's Janae Norman explains.
This morning, in a major surge through the Deep South and the Gulf Coast, the contagious Delta variant leading to more hospitalizations and death, nearly all among the unvaccinated.
I can't believe we're doing this again.
One of those hard-hit states, Florida, reporting a new pandemic record for number of cases. 23,000 new cases on Friday, as the state sees these long lines at testing sites and a critical need for hospital beds.
What we need to do is flatten that curve again, because we are getting patients at a higher rate and faster rate.
But doctors there also warning the rising number of pediatric patients has caught them by surprise. Children left to battle COVID alone in the hospital.
It does put an undue social stress on the child. As you can imagine, a child needs their parents here.
In Florida, more children are in the hospital with COVID-19 than anywhere else in the country. With cases rising in children, communities nationwide now grappling with school masking policies. Hundreds of cases reported at school districts in the Atlanta area. ABC affiliate WSB speaking with a mom in a county that had to quarantine its students after an outbreak.
They said your children are here. They cannot go to the classes because they were exposed to COVID.
Across the country, as more Americans are choosing to get vaccinated, Letisa McClain, a North Carolina healthcare worker, hopes her experience encourages the undecided to get the shot.
The obvious thing is when you're trying to catch your breath and you cannot breathe.
Despite working on the front lines, she'd chosen not to get vaccinated. COVID nearly killed her.
I should have got vaccinated. And now I'm putting my family through this for something that I could have prevented.
And that was ABC's Janae Norman. It is 8:39 and 78 degrees.
All right, Team USA, all smiles, bringing home the gold, bringing home a few golds. I'm pretty sure the final count was like 39, but this is one of them. Kevin Durant, Team USA, Coach Pop, Keldon Johnson. We're going to break it all down.
Go USA, 8:39, 78 degrees. Those clouds are still lingering. Sarah says it could heat up today. She'll have her full forecast when we come back.
surge in cases, hospitals at the brink. Now, with kids returning to school, the director of the NIH with George. Plus, as mandates and political battles grow, are we losing the fight? The Powerhouse Roundtable breaks it down today on ABC's This Week with George.
Well, it's Sunday, which means for some students the last day before school starts, but it's also the final day of tax-free weekend.
That's right, so if you haven't had a chance to get out there, do your back-to-school shopping, still some time left for some pretty good discounts.
Jonathan Cotto joins us live with why this is the perfect time for teachers to also take advantage of tax-free weekend. Jonathan, what do they need to know and where can they get the most bang for their buck?
That's right, Sarah. I majored in film and journalism, but according to my math calculations, for every $100 spent, you can save $8. And listen to this. If you're a teacher, HEB is offering special incentives that can help you stock up on very much needed school supplies. All you need to know is go to HEB to fill out the form by August 23rd. You'll be given a 15% coupon towards eligible supplies. The coupon will be valid through August 27th. And according to the HEB website, you can receive that offer. You must currently be employed as a teacher, authorized homeschool teacher, faculty or staff at early childhood pre-K or K through 12 schools. Only one coupon will be available per educator, and the savings will max out at $50. Also, don't forget La Cantera and North Star Mall open their doors today at 11 a.m. The shops at the River Center at 12. And for tips on how you can save on back-to-school supplies and clothes, you can head on over to KSAT.com. For GMSA, Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Jonathan. USA, USA. Come on, that one. USA. Thank you, Sarah. Woo! All right, Team USA, all smiles, beating France 87-82, taking home the gold medal in the men's Olympic basketball. Let's take a look at the highlights. Fourth straight Olympic gold for USA, following two exhibition losses in Vegas. Then, after losing their pool play opener to France, this was really a redemption game, a revenge game, but Team USA never lost the faith. Kevin Durant leading Americans 29 points. A stressful summer for Team USA head coach Greg Popovich. Often said basketball is a game. You win some, you lose some, you go home. But this was different. The Olympic gold medal fills one of the few voids on his long resume. Also important to mention, Spurs 21-year-old forward Keldon Johnson, now an Olympic gold medalist. All right, speaking of Spurs, we are opening up Summer League. That's right. The Spurs actually closing up Salt Lake City Summer League. Don't worry, another one's opening up just a couple days. 82-77 loss. But you know what? These losses really don't count, so it doesn't matter. But you know what does count? We get to see some production for some very young guys. Spurs, Devin Vassell, 27 points in 30 minutes of action. 11 for 30 overall, 1 from 10 from 3, so we can work on the downtown shot. But there we go. Josh Primo, remember the name. You should already know it. 17 points. He is the first-round pick this year. He was able to show off the playmaking skills, some great passing ability. Spurs' second-round pick, Joe Wieskamp from Iowa. 7 points, team-high 10 rebounds. The Spurs taking on the Timberwolves in that first game of the MGM Resorts Summer League in Vegas tomorrow, 6 p.m.
Entertaining series with Pro Football.
All right, here we go. We are talking some legend stuff. The Pro Football Hall of Fame class 2020 finally enshrined in Canton, Ohio. 15 elected as part of the Centennial class. The class included so many greats. Personal favorite, Troy Polamalu. Then we got the wide receiver, Isaac Bruce, former Colts running back, Edgerrin James. He had a great, whole speech if you want to listen to it. Steelers safety, Donnie Shell, former Steelers head coach, Super Bowl winning head coach, Bill Cowher. And of course, the man with the best hair, you can watch him on Fox Morning Show, Jimmy Johnson, head coach of the Cowboys. Won a ring. Class of 2021, take the center stage today. Sarah Spivey, your hand is up.
Yeah, I have a question, Mr. Max Massey.
Yes,
Professor Massey.
It's a sports question.
Okay.
How come in the Olympic basketball men's game, the scores are so low, 85 to 82, whereas in, an NBA game, you can see 120 points.
You get a gold star for your question.
But you need to answer it.
So the answer is the games are shorter.
Okay,
in the NBA, there's 4 12-minute quarters, 4 10-minute quarters, different ball. So our NBA stars, I'll give a little scapegoat to our guys.
Getting used to it.
Yeah, they are not really used to it. And also, if you're in a gold medal game, it's all,
defense. Right?
Well, do or die, essentially. So you want to play as best defense as you can. And, if you stop people, look, we have 82 regular season games in the NBA, so you're not going to play the hardest defense every night.
Great. Thank you. That's a thorough answer.
There you go.
Do you have any weather questions?
How are the tropics doing?
Oh, great question.
That's a good weather question. They're actually heating up, Sarah and Max. So we're going to take a look over near the Caribbean. We're going to be watching the Caribbean closely because there are 2 areas that we'll be watching for tropical development that have an equal 40% chance of development over the next 5 days. You know, it was fairly slow in the tropics for most of July and the first part of August here, but as you can see, things are heating up and we're not even close to the peak of Atlantic hurricane season. Atlantic hurricane season peaks on September 10th and it lasts all the way through the end of November. So we've got a long time to look at the tropics, although we haven't seen quite as much activity as last year, and we probably won't see as much activity as last year. There's still plenty of time to see activity in the tropics. And the tropics is one of the ways that we really do get summer rain here in Texas, but it doesn't look like those systems are going to affect us in the Gulf. But we'll keep an eye on things. Current conditions outside, seeing the morning clouds out there as temperatures are going to be warming up from here on out. These morning clouds are going to be very short-lived. They'll be clearing out here within the next 3 hours or so. We've got a south wind at 10 miles per hour. Here's a look at those morning clouds right now. It's completely sunny in Gonzales, but you can see it's partly cloudy near Kerrville, mostly cloudy around the Alamo City right now. That does include areas out near New Braunfels, Seguin, Canyon Lake. Some clouds to start the day, but again, short-lived cloud cover. Temperatures starting to get up to near 80 degrees, 80 in Canyon Lake. It's 80 at Stinson, 80 in Castroville, and 80 in Gonzales, and we'll be getting into the 90s by the afternoon. Now, one good thing that we have going for us today are the winds. The breezes are going to be stronger. We'll see gusts up to about 30 miles per hour at times. We've got sustained winds anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour, but it is a double-edged sword. Although the breeze is going to make it feel nice in the shade, it is going to continue to bring in the humidity, and so humidity is going to stay high, which means, you guessed it, a heat index value this afternoon. So the FutureCast shows that those clouds are going to go away here within the next couple of hours. There could be 1 or 2 showers out near Hallettsville, Cuero, and Gonzales, but here in San Antonio, and especially for points out to the west, there's not going to be any chance for rain today. We'll be looking at a high temperature in the mid-90s around the Alamo City and the metro area, 95 in New Braunfels, 94 in Gonzales, 95 in Hondo, low 90s up in the Hill Country, 92 Rock Springs, 93 in Kerrville, and triple digits for Del Rio and Laredo in the forecast. But as I mentioned, that high humidity going to make it feel, even though the high temperature will only be about 94 in San Antonio, it'll still feel like 100 to 105 out there, in spite of the fact that we will have that breeze. So if you do have to spend time outdoors today, find some shade if you can. Now, looking at the forecast for the day, just to recap everything I said, 87 at noon, breezy with gusts up to 30 miles per hour, 94 for the high, and a mild evening with temperatures in the 80s after the sun sets at 8:20. So on our weather pattern, we do have some rain across parts of North Texas and Oklahoma City. That's around an area of low pressure, but we're not going to see any effects from that. Instead, a high pressure system is going to settle over, keeping things dry for us. And tomorrow, for the first day of school for many kiddos, it's going to be 95 for the high. Districts starting tomorrow, San Antonio ISD, Edgewood ISD, and South San ISD. Now, with that high moving out of the area by the end of the week, we're still going to have an influence from it in San Antonio. So no rain in the forecast for us this week, but along the coastal communities, there could be 1 or 2 isolated showers. So a very dry forecast for us. No rainfall potential over the next 7 days in San Antonio. But again, a couple of coastal showers could be possible Thursday through the weekend. A hot and dry summer weather pattern for us. It's been fairly rainy for July and pretty rainy last week. Again, no significant rain chances in the forecast this week. By the way, pollen count still has not come in, but when it does, I'll have it on KSAT.com.
Perfect. All right, 8:52, 78 degrees out.
Well, up to 40% of Americans are nearsighted. Another 60% are farsighted. But tomorrow on GMSA, we're looking into the vision issue that could be the source of other health complaints.
In the news you need to know before you go, San Antonio police tell us a 25-year-old man went to his ex-girlfriend's house in the 5400 block of Jocelyn, vandalized her car. There was a confrontation between the ex-boyfriend and the father. The father ended up shooting and killing the ex-boyfriend. If you're interested in the story, we have it all. Just head to KSAT.com. But that is it for us here on GMSA Weekends. Have a great week.